Hi, I'm Dan. I work at Parrot Bar as the bar supervisor, and I'm about to tell my story of how I got into rum. So, I guess the beginning of the story is my mom was very big in the salsa scene growing up. So she used to go to Cuba quite a lot, bring back bottles of rum. Even in London, there was loads and loads of just people in the Cuban salsa scene that she was dealing with, so I was just around it growing up. One thing I love about rum is that it's all about culture. So the culture of the country, whether you're doing Jamaican rum, whether you're doing Bajan rum, Cuban rum, it's all embracing the culture of that country. And yeah, I started drinking rum. It was probably my first spirit that I ever tried. Most people start with beer, most people start with wine. I started drinking rum, Cuban rum specifically, so I have like a special affinity to that more so than anything else, just because it's what I started with. I think going on to my bar world, I started off in the club scene, but I started off in Notting Hill. And Notting Hill obviously is known for its carnival, and my birthday also falls around carnival. So often what would happen is when I was working in the club scene, we were sponsored by Ray and Nephew. So for my birthday, I'd be getting bottles of Ray from the club guys and just bringing down people. And we started kind of partying with this, and that's more kind of like the 18-year-old, 19-year-old partying scene. And rum has that, but it's not until I really started specializing in spirits, getting my WSET training, that I really kind of realized that rum is not just the party, dance spirit, it's also something you can sip. It's also something that's akin to whiskey in the sense that there's a value to it as well, particularly some of these bottles that we have behind the bar here. And I only really learned that later in life. I probably started learning that at around 26, I'm 33 now. There was a bar that I used to work at called Milroy's, which specializes in whiskey, but we also had some premium casks of rum. And as a point of difference, we decided, so it's a free-floor bar. Each bar does something different. The ground floor was a whiskey shop, top floor was a members bar, and the bottom floor was a cocktail club that also had whiskeys to sip on. So we were like, there's no point having 3 bars that all do whiskey. And both me and the GM really liked rum. So we decided to turn the cocktail bar also into a rum specialist bar. So we probably had about 200-ish bottles there. We brought in rum from our own collections to bolster it up a little bit, and had it as not just the sipping rum bar, but also as a cocktail rum bar, just showcasing rum in all its different forms. So whether that's in punches, tiki style, but also in those kind of boozy stir downs more akin to whiskey. So doing things like Manhattans with rum, doing things like old fashions, just stuff that, because we wanted to show the whiskey drinkers essentially that rum is something you can get into as well. You don't need to think of it as just this party drink that you have in these like fruity cocktails. This is something that you can also sip on too. And that was the aim for this. So it kind of, it took a while for them to warm up to it. They were like, oh, why did you get rid of all the whiskey? I was like, oh, because try rum. Rum is so diverse. If you like this whiskey, you will love this rum. You know, most rum is aged in bourbon barrels. If you are a bourbon drinker or you're an American whiskey drinker, there's so much kinship behind it. It's like, oh, that is totally a natural progression to go to. Try this. Oh, you like a Speyside Scotch? Try this kind of lighter, grassier, maybe slightly fruity whiskey. There's so much crossover. There's even crossover of people that drink like tequila, because obviously everybody's on those spicy margaritas right now. Hey, why don't you try a spicy agricole daiquiri? You're gonna love this as well. There's kinship between all spirits and rum. It's one of the reasons why I love rum so much. I mean, we have so many bottles here, and each one tastes different. And it's all from the same raw material. And it's all about that, essentially.